I originally wrote Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man off once it was revealed that it wasn't a Tom Holland prequel, but it was actually so good. I'm already getting nostalgia for it, and I'm so excited to see Gwen in season 2. But I keep asking myself the question, why or even how was it so good? Well, let me tell you how. The first thing is my original skepticism with the show. It actually thrives from being separate from the MCU. Honestly, Marvel Animation is crushing it more than the MCU right now. In this show, we really do see Spidey build his persona from the ground up and really be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man with homemade tech. Peter also idolizes Captain America in this show instead of Iron Man, which is a nice touch. He's a different character to the MCU Peter. He has slightly different morals. This Peter doesn't need to learn the lesson of never giving up because he's already learned it. I mean, he just does not give up in this show. He gets brutally beat up by Scorpion, has a broken arm, and still wants to get up and fight. And Aunt May has to bring him back to reality and bestow wisdom upon him. I love that the show isn't afraid to go to some dark places. As I say, Scorpion is brutal in this show, and what happens to him is also very tragic. Like, he's trapped in that suit forever, basically. Lonnie Lincoln's story into Tombstone is probably the best thing about this show. I mean, it is heartbreaking to see the hurt and upset he goes through, but it was also fascinating to see how his perception of the gang is changed and how he now sees a purpose and almost like a responsibility to stay in the gang. I can't wait to see where they take him next. I loved all the little references, you know, Amadeus Cho, the head lab scientist is supposed to become the Jackal, and Dr. Connors, who built a very sweet little relationship with Peter and was the only one who believed in him. If she does become the Lizard, that's going to really hurt. So I loved the world building. I also loved the fight with Daredevil. He's a different character to how he is in the MCU. He's much more chatty and upbeat. Charlie Cox, he's so talented, man. I love how he can play the same role but also be totally different. Harry Osborn was cool, but there wasn't really much on the surface level. He's not a very interesting character yet, so I'm hoping they give him more depth in season 2. But he's got an awesome bromance going with Pete. Norman Osborn is probably the second best character in this show. Coleman Domingo is so talented, his voice fits Norman really well, his green suit obviously is a little nod to where he may go next, and the show is so good at making you like Norman, but there's always a sense of distrust. I'm very intrigued to see where he goes next. I will say, the space travel plot point was very weird. I felt like it came out of nowhere. There wasn't really any build-up to Norman's obsession with space, but as I say, we'll see where he goes next. I also thought that Peter's friend Nico was a good character. I really enjoyed her. However, when Pete begins to hide the secret, understandably she gets upset about him hiding something from her and him being best friends with Harry, but then she starts to treat him horribly and be nasty to him. And so then I lost interest in her as a character until she made up with Pete. I'm also very intrigued to see her future. Now, the animation, I know it's supposed to look like a comic, but I'm sorry, I still don't like it. It looks cheap. The humans look slightly off, and the only good thing about the animation is the red and blue suit. That suit does pop in this animation and looks so good. While the time travel was extremely clever in the final episode, I just don't like that it was destiny that made Peter become Spider-Man. That's one of my gripes with Andrew's Peter as well. I love the idea that anybody could be Spider-Man. I also thought the inclusion of Venom was a bit random and messy. All in all, I thought this show was going to be garbage, and it really turned out being something awesome. And I am so shocked, but I'm also so happy to be proven wrong. I can't wait for season 2. What do you think?